Very fine morning everyone, all the guests, all the students, teachers. It's our tradition that we celebrate birthday of our students in the morning assembly every day in a proper manner, in a traditional manner. Today, three students they are celebrating their birthday and calling their name with their qualities. First one from class 3rd C, Miss Kavisha Salvi, looking very pretty, good in studies, well-mannered girl. Second one from class 8C, Miss Avika Mata, very good girl, looking very pretty, good in studies, well-mannered also. And from class 9D, Master Ayush Acharya, a very good boy, well-mannered. And on behalf of Satya Acharya entire Alok Gurukul Parivar, I wish all three students happy birthday and pray for their wonderful and
they just wanted to see what the students of Alok they are doing, what the institution is doing. Just next to Sophia ma'am is Vrinda Sharma ma'am. She belongs to Udaipur and now she is heading an organization here that is the people of Trust of People, Trust of People, and she is the native of the Udaipur and now she is working here for the waste or even for the plastic management. Person sitting next to Vrinda ma'am is Yogesh Ji Sharma. He is the city leader of this Trust of People organization. And the last but not the least, one of my colleague, friend, Mr. Pradeep Ji. He is also the member. He has already been here previously, and he had a workshop with you as well. I welcome all of them on behalf of whole Alok Senior Secondary School, and I would like to request Bihari sir to offer Uparna to all the dignitaries. Just greet all of them. And now the plastic is the most dangerous thing which is making this pollution happen. And how there are many things going on and around. There are so many workshops, seminars, but Alok students, they know how to manage the plastics. As previously we have installed these plastic boxes as a plastic bank where the students, they are bringing the plastics or the wrappers of their chocolates or any packaged food and they are putting it in, and we are just giving it to the local authority so that they can recycle it every week. So this is what we are doing, and we have just demonstrated few of the plastic bank boxes here, and these boxes we have installed in every classroom. So the student, those who are bringing any type of plastic, even they are carrying the carry bags or whatever they are with them, they are, and But I just wanted to say, we have made this campus as a plastic free zone. We have tried to make it a plastic free zone. So we are just asking all the students that they should not bring the plastics or their tiffin boxes or anything in those plastic carry bags, but they should bring in their bags or the cloth bags. So this is what we are doing. And last year we have distributed more than 50,000 jute bags, 50,000 jute bags with the Rotary Club of Udaipur as well. So in collaboration with it, and we are doing that, and we have made the largest human chain against the banning, against the polythene usage. So, and we have appealed to the government as well that they should do it, and the government has done that already, but it's not in the practice, and it's only because it is not in the habit of the students, so, or in the people. So what we are trying to do is that at least they, if they have got such wastage, if they have got such plastics with us, they can bring it here, they can put it in the banks, and then that bank can be used for the recycling purposes, so that no more production of plastic can be done without any delay, because I know there is always a scarcity of time, and even the young lads, they don't have so much patience to listen. But anyhow, we allocates there, we have got loads of patience. So but still, as per protocol, I would like to request Vrenda ma'am, if you...
First of all, good morning, all. So, it is a wonderful experience seeing all beautiful children sitting here in front of me. I am first of all thankful to Principal Sir and the teachers present here. And we have a program known as Finiloop. So, we had awareness generation activity with all students here. Actually, this is a program to make Udaipur plastic waste free city. Now, when we talk about plastic waste free city, so what comes into our mind is that we are saying don't use plastic, isn't it? So, this is like if we cannot avoid plastic completely, but if we should reduce the use of plastic first of all, and if we do use the plastic, then its disposal should be in a responsible manner, which you children have perfectly learned, as sir mentioned, that we have made plastic bank, and whatever plastic or wrappers or the single use plastic that you are bringing to the school, you are putting in the plastic bank. This is the best part that you are doing. Children, engaging with you is important because you are the future of tomorrow. When you will learn in school, you will go and teach in the house as well. You will talk about it with your parents, you will talk about it with your other friends, your neighborhood, and this is how you will make a change in the society. And with having good moral values from childhood, you will develop into a responsible citizens of tomorrow, which India needs. So we are engaging with children, we are engaging with community, we are engaging with the informal waste workers. You must have seen on the roadside people carrying a sack on their shoulder and picking waste from different locations. So we are working with those people also, with those children also, and we are in a process of setting a proper good solid waste management system in Udaipur, and we are in a process of recycling of the plastic waste which we collect, like whatever plastic you are collecting in the plastic bank. Now what will happen, this plastic has to recycle in order to stop it going into the environment, going into the water bodies, going in the soil. So it needs to be recycled. For this also the Finilu program is working. So my request to all the children is use less plastic, and if you do use, you Don't throw it here and there on the street or wherever you feel like. Throw it properly in a dustbin where it can be recycled. So I end my dialogue with you now, because we have two more guests to talk to you about. So thank you, children. Thank you for being patient and listening to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vrinda ma'am, for your kind words. In the pursuit of the convenience, and our reliance on plastic has reached unprecedented level. But we cannot avoid it. But yes, everyone says that you can hate plastic, you can love plastic, but you cannot ignore the plastic. I would uh, like to call upon an expert who is a professional in giving the suggestions and a facilitator, Mr. Aaron. So please, sir.
Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful day. Nice to be here with all of you. Um, Thank you, Mr. Principal, all the teachers. Um, yes, as was said, plastic is something we use every day. But I think the most important thing is to look at all of you. All of you are the ambassadors. All of you are the ambassadors of your own future, of the planet, so that we can work to make sure that we use every the resources that we have on the planet in a responsible way, and that you always will have those resources available. Which means also that when we make choices, we have to always think about what will be the effect of the choice that I make. As was explained, if you use a plastic bag or you use a youth bag, you have a choice. And it's better in this case to use a youth bag because it will not contaminate. You can use it various times. You might even wash it easy if it's needed. But there are cases when you cannot avoid using certain materials because uh, it might be stronger, it might be healthier to use that specific, and that material might be made of plastic. But then it's important that you think, we do with the plastic afterwards? And some of you might think in the future, you know what? I want to work with plastics. I want to think of better ways of recycling plastics. So you might go and learn about chemistry or about mathematics, and you go and study about those things. Or you might think, well, I want to think of other products which can actually have the same function, do the same things, but are made of other materials. So waste management is all about how do we work with the materials that we consume, but also what do we do with those materials once we have consumed them. And all of us, it's part of our daily lives. Because if you just remember this morning, what did you already produce as waste? That might be just a piece of paper, might have been a piece of bread or piece of food that you decided you didn't want to eat, or because you cut off a peel of a fruit. But it might also have been because you some plastic or some maybe a cup broke, and that you then had a glass cup which was broken. As you see, we all produce waste every day, which is okay, but we just have to make sure that we do it in the right, that we deal with it in the right way. I think that's the key important thing, and that's why we also in Finiloop focus on all those elements, and that's why we also want to make sure that in the city, for instance, there are people that are already recycling plastic, recycling paper, recycling metals, recycling glass. And that's why we want to make sure that if you separate, in this specific case, the plastics, that it goes to those people, and they can produce new products, which we can use again. Well, I wish you all a beautiful day today, and a beautiful next day of the week. And I'm sure we will be seeing each other again in a very short future. Thank you very much for receiving us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. What I conclude from uh, whatever you have addressed is that before managing the plastic, one has to manage themselves, because managing oneself is more important rather than managing the plastic. If we can manage ourselves, if we can carry some bags or such things, and how whatever the single use plastics which we are using, how we can recycle it and how we can facilitate the recycling, that is very, very important. um, I think that nothing comes to an end without the speech of the one which is very close to our heart. So, Mr. Pradeep sir, please, if you can come up and just conclude today's uh, prayer. So, I would like to request Pradeep ji, please. Aye.
Thank you. Uh, I am more comfortable with Hindi. Can I speak in Hindi? Thank you. उदयपुर शहर में कोई भी अच्छा काम होता है तो अग्रणी पंक्ति में जो संस्थान दिखता है वो आलोक संस्थान है। ये सर्वदूर पूरे वर्ष भर में जितने भी कार्यक्रम होते हैं, चाहे वो नव वर्ष के हो, चाहे वो प्लास्टिक को लेके हो या पर्यावरण को लेके हो, जो भी कार्यक्रम होते हैं आलोक संस्थान अग्रणी पंक्ति में दिखता है पूरे उदयपुर में। और यही कारण है, कल मैं आदरणीय शशांक सर को जब मैंने फोन किया कि हमारी नेदरलैंड की टीम आई हुई है और वो बच्चों से बात करना चाहती है, तो उन्होंने तुरंत हाँ कह दिया। तो मैं हृदयपूर्वक आलोक संस्थान का और आदरणीय शशांक जी का बहुत बहुत अभिवादन करता हूं और आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। और आप सभी बच्चों का, जिन्होंने पूर्व में भी मुझे सुना, प्लास्टिक के बारे में सुना, और हमने मिलके प्लास्टिक बैंक बनाया, प्लास्टिक उसमें इकट्ठा भी किया, फिर डोर टू डोर व्हीकल में भी दिया। इस सबको, सबके लिए आप सबको मैं हृदयपूर्वक बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और आभार करता हूं। थैंक यू।
Pradeep ji need not to thank us, because we are doing it for the sake of the humanity. So I don't think there is anything to be thankful to. But yes, I just wanted to thank the distinguished guests, those who have spared their time for this noble cause, and and they are traveling around the world to give a message that how we can reduce the waste of the plastic. So thank you, all the dignitaries, and even I just want to thank the trust of people team here, those who have come up here and taken their time out for guiding the children of Alok. So once again, I, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to thank all of you. Thank you.